So here we have the Ford S-Max Titanium Sport Automatic on a 17 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and tinted windows around the rear. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the back of the car, you'll see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with the folding seats. So at the moment all 7 seats are in place, as you can see. That's the amount of boot space we have as a 7-seater. Let me show what it's like when those 2 rear ones are folded down. As you can see, you get a huge amount of extra boot space when you fold those 2 rear ones down. The 3 remaining seats also fold flat should you wish to have even more space. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see that it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. You get full leather seats. There's loads to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter, and on the right-hand side, the speedometer. You can see the total miles for this car are 8,837. Directly below that, it will show you what gear this car is currently in. As it's an automatic, it shows that we're in P for park. There's 2 bits of information you can change on the steering wheel. You can change what appears in here and what appears in here. So there's buttons on the left-hand side of the steering wheel, which will change the information on that side. So you can have fuel economy, for example. And then in the middle, at the moment, we've got the digital readout for the speedometer. You can change that information should you wish to, so that it displays your phone, your navigation, or entertainment. So if you went to navigation, for example, and you input some a destination into the satellite navigation, that directions would come up on here as well as on that central screen area. Similarly, you can obviously put your phone up there and dial people from that menu, or you can see what radio station or music you're listening to as well. Backing out to the steering wheel, the buttons I was using are those ones for the left-hand side menu and these for that central one. On the left-hand side, we've also got cruise control and speed limiter, and on the right-hand side, stereo controls, as well as voice activation for the phone. So if you hit that button and ask it to dial anyone in your contacts list, it can do that for you without you having to take your phone from your bag or pocket. That is, of course, once you've paired up the phone, and that is done on this central screen area just here. Firstly, you can see that we have satellite navigation. I've mentioned that already. This is the main satellite navigation screen. There's a full video showing this working on our website and on our Facebook page. It's well worth checking that video out. If we press the home button up in the top corner there, we're now back to the main menu. If I hit that one a moment and just turn the volume down, that's where you can turn your audio on. So if I then hit that box and hit sources up in the top left, you can see that this car's got AM, FM and DAB digital radio. On top of that, it has a CD player, and you can stream music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio as well. If we go back a page and then back to the home menu, this is where you connect up your phone. So hit pair phone. Search for your vehicle on your device and select once it is found. And just follow the instructions on screen. It's very, very easy to do. And we can go all the way back to the beginning again. Any adjustments that I make to the climate control, and I'm going to show you the climate control section in a moment, but it's just worth, while we're looking at the screen, seeing that any adjustments that you make all show up in here. So driver temperature, passenger temperature, the speed of the fans as well. The actual adjustments are made down here. So passenger side, driver side, fan speed. That button to turn the air conditioning on, or hit auto, and the car will maintain the temperature you've asked for by taking full control of the fan speed itself. And you can override that at any point in time you wish to by simply readjusting the fans to your liking. Below that, we've also got heated front screen as well as the heated rear screen, heated driver seats with 3 different temperature settings, you can see just there, and a heated passenger seat as well. Within this section, we have 2 USB inputs and a 12-volt charging socket, and then we have the fully automatic gearbox for the Heathrow Spur. To the left-hand side of the gearbox, we have the electronic handbrake, and to the right-hand side, we have these buttons. So this will turn off the parking sensors, and this one turns off the stop and start. This car is designed to cut out in traffic to save you fuel. You can turn that system off simply by hitting that button. The car is keyless start, so the key at the moment is resting in here, although you could put that in your bag or pocket and simply hit that button to start and stop the engine. And then finally, in the central armrest, we have another 12-volt charging socket. all that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.